Hello and welcome to 10 Speaking Club. I'm Brian Rhee. Today we're going to be talking about the word take. Take in Korean we would translate as 적극적으로 어떤 대상을 취한다. 그 의미의 동사입니다. Okay, so why don't we take a look at how we can use this word in different meanings and different sentences. So the first pattern that we have is 탈 것을 타다 또는 도로를 타다. So in this case we have take plus 교통수단. So for example we could say 택시를 타다, take a taxi. 또는 기차를 타다, take a train. Or 고속도로를 타다, take the expressway. 그래서 여러 가지 뜻으로 take plus 뭐뭐 교통수단을 할 수 있죠. Okay, so what else can we use? We could say 자리에 앉다, take a seat. So for instance, when you are in a classroom, before the class starts, the students might be standing up talking to each other, and then the teacher walks in and says, please take a seat. 자리에 앉으세요. Take a seat. Or why don't you take a seat? 자리에 앉으세요. Okay, take a seat. All right, another way that we can use this is to say this. 한 입 베어 먹어. 베어 먹다. 한 입 베어 먹다. Take a bite. Take a bite of something, some kind of food. Take a bite of something. So you might have a piece of food and say to somebody, take a bite, please. 한 입 드세요. 한 입 드셔보세요. Or take a bite of a sandwich, for example. 샌드위치를 한 입 먹다. Or you could say that Snow White took a bite of a poisoned apple. 예, 독이 든 사과를 한 입 먹었다. 예, 그런 뜻으로 쓸 수 있죠. Okay, let's take a look at another way we can use the word take. 숨을 들이마시다. Take a breath. Or we could say 깊이 숨을 들이마시다. Take a deep breath. 깊이. Okay. You could also say take a long breath. 숨을 길게 쉬다. Okay, so take a long breath. Take a long breath. All right, and another way that we can use the word take is like this. B에게서 A를 가져가다. B에게서 A를 가져가다. Take A from B. So take A from B. All right. So now that we've gone over a few of the basic patterns that we can use with the word take, why don't we learn some sentences that we might be able to apply in everyday life? All right, so now we're going to use some sentences with the word take. So here's our situation. Christina, our friend Christina, is doing something. It's a lovely day. Okay, so what was Christina doing one fine day? 크리스티나가 뭘 하고 있었나요? 예. Okay, let's take a look. 부모님을 뵈러 가려고 기차를 타고 있었어요. 예, 그래서 탈 것을 타다 또는 도로를 타다 take plus 교통수단 우리 이렇게 배웠죠. Okay, so 기차를 타고 탔죠. Okay, so one fine day, Christina was taking a train to visit her parents. One fine day, Christina was taking a train to visit her parents. 탈 것 타다, 도로를 타다. In this case, take what? A train. She was taking a train. Yeah. So in this case, the 교통수단은 what? A train. Taking a train. Okay, so Christina was going to visit her parents. So what did she do? What did she do? 크리스티나가 뭘 했죠? If you look at the picture, you can see, what did she do? She sat down. So how do we say this in Korean? 한 남자의 옆자리에 앉은 후에 초코바를 내려놨어요. Okay, so 자리에 앉다. 자리에 앉다는 뭐라고 했었죠? We said take a seat, right? Take a seat. Okay, so what did she do? After taking a seat next to a man, she put down her chocolate bar. So after taking a seat next to a man, she put down her chocolate bar. 자리에 앉다, take a seat. Yeah, so she sat down. She took a seat. And then she put down her chocolate bar. Pay attention to that. Okay, so what happened at that moment? 그 순간 어떤 일이 벌어졌어요? 벌어졌죠? 예, 남자가 초코바를 집어들더니 한 입 먹어버렸어요. 남자가 좀 이상하네요. Yes. Okay, so 한 입 베어 먹다. Take a bite. Take a bite of something. Okay. So what happened at that moment? At that moment, the man picked it up and took a bite of it. Yeah, at that moment, the man picked it up and took a bite of it. 한 입 베어 먹다. 여기 took a bite of something. 여기 it은 뭐죠? It? The chocolate bar. Her chocolate bar. 근데 진짜 이상하네요. 이 남자가. Yeah, so he picked it up and took a bite of it. All right, so what did she do at first? What did she do at first? 크리스티나는 처음엔 어떻게 했죠? 진정하려고 침호흡을 했어요. Yeah. Okay, so she wanted to calm down. So 침호흡을 하다. Take a deep breath. Yeah. Okay, so take a deep breath. 숨을 들이마시다. She wanted to calm down, right? So, at first, she took a deep breath to calm down. At first, she took a deep breath to calm down. 심호흡을 하다. Took a deep breath. Take a deep breath. 그렇죠. 옆에 있는 이상한 남자가 초코바를 먹으면 이상하죠. 예, 화나죠. But then, what did she do? But then, what did she do? 하지만 그 다음엔 어떻게 했죠? 남자의 햄버거를 가져갔어요. 예, 남자의 햄버거를 가져갔어요. So we learned B에게서 A를 가져가다. Take A from B. 그래서 여기는 남자에게서 햄버거를 가져간 거였죠. So take the man's hamburger from the man. So she took the hamburger from the man. So then what did she do? But then she took his hamburger from him. But then she took his hamburger from him. B에게서 A를 가져가다. Take A from B. She took the hamburger from him. She's very brave. All right. What happened later? 여자는 자기 자리 밑에서 초코바를 발견하고는 얼굴이 빨개졌어요. Okay, so what happened later? Later, she found her chocolate bar under her seat and got red in the face. So yeah, it turns out that her chocolate bar, she dropped it under her seat. Later, she found her chocolate bar under her seat and got red in the face. 여기 red in the face, got red in the face, 얼굴이 빨개지다. 예, 창피해서. She was embarrassed because she ate his chocolate bar. She had dropped her chocolate bar under her seat. 예, 뭐 그럴 수 있죠. These things happen. All right. I want you all to go back over the sentences that we learned and practice them by yourselves, but remember to do it out loud.
What was Christina doing one fine day?
부모님을 뵈러 기차를 타고 가고 있었어요.
She was taking a train to visit her parents.
What did she do?
남자 옆자리에 앉은 후 초코바를 내려놨어요.
After taking a seat next to a man, she put down her chocolate bar.
What happened at that moment?
남자가 그걸 집더니 한 입 먹었어요.
The man picked it up and took a bite of it.
what did she do at first?
진정하려고 심호흡을 했죠.
She took a deep breath to calm down.
But then what did she do?
남자의 햄버거를 가져갔어요.
She took his hamburger from him.
What happened later?
여자는 자신의 자리 밑에서 초코바를 발견하고는 얼굴이 빨개졌어요.
She found her chocolate bar under her seat and got red in the face. Listen to the model answers and say them aloud. One fine day, Christina was taking a train to visit her parents. After taking a seat next to a man, she put down her chocolate bar. At that moment, the man picked it up and took a bite of it. At first, she took a deep breath to calm down. But then she took his hamburger from him. Later, she found her chocolate bar under her seat and got red in the face.